So Ontario Finance Minister Rod Phillips has been getting flamed by Canadians and Ontarians on social media after it came out that he dipped to the Caribbean island of St. Bart's for a personal vacation, while everyone back in Ontario, especially in his area of Ajax, has been following the COVID regulations and making sacrifices. Now that he's been getting flamed on social media, and rightfully so, he said that he'll return home right away. And on Tuesday, December 29th, Premier Ford said that he was extremely disappointed that Phillips had traveled despite repeated calls for Ontarians to stay at home amid the rising COVID cases. Premier Ford goes on to say, quote, "I have let the minister know that his decision to travel is completely unacceptable and that it will not be tolerated again by him or any member of our cabinet and caucus." So listen, Premier Ford, that's a very nice statement, but what are you guys going to do about it? I think that you guys should kick this guy out of the caucus. Enough is enough. You got to start making examples out of these people because you guys are elected officials. You need to be held to a higher standard, in my opinion. What's really pissing me off about this is that the Ford administration, they're constantly on the news every day telling people that, oh, you're a Yahoo if you try to do this, break this rule, go to this household. Meanwhile, people from their own party are constantly violating the rules that they're telling everyone to follow. And then Ford is going to be calling people a Yahoo. This dude, the finance minister, he is a definition of a Yahoo. And what Phillips said after was that, "I deeply regret traveling over the holidays. It was a mistake and I apologize. I am making arrangements to return to Ontario immediately and I will begin a 14-day quarantine as soon as I arrive." He even said that, look, had I had been aware that of the eventual December 26th province-wide shutdown, we would have canceled the trip. Okay, what difference does it make if there wasn't a province-wide lockdown when you guys decided to go off on your little vacation? The bottom line is, if it's not essential, why the hell are you leaving the country? There's absolutely no purpose at all to be going on vacation right now. And I just think that it's incredibly self-serving and it just shows you how hypocritical these guys are. Like, it's no wonder that people think that politicians are nefarious and that they always have some ulterior motives because they don't practice what they preach. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think most of the politicians that have been breaking these COVID rules, like in Ontario, or not practicing what they preach, it has been people from the Conservative Party, right? Like back in May, Premier Ford had two of his daughters who were living in two separate households come to his house over Mother's Day weekend. Now, in case you forgot, back then, the COVID regulations said that that wasn't allowed. That really punchable face-looking MPP Sam Oosterhoff, he was pictured in October at some big banquet hall event. Like, it was like around 40 people. None of them were wearing masks in his picture. And then now we have this idiot. You know what's really kind of pissing me off even more about this is that Phillips was acting very weaselly about it because he was posting pictures on Twitter acting as if he was still at home in Ajax doing work. He released this very nice cozy video on Christmas Eve where he was by the fireplace and he was telling people, oh, everyone is making sacrifices this holiday season, and just remember that some people are not going to even be able to talk to their family over Zoom because they're not here anymore, unfortunately. Meanwhile, this dude is in St. Bart's getting his tan on and having fun while everyone else here is struggling and trying to follow the rules that you guys always want to claim you're following and stuff. It's just disgusting to me, and it's just a high level of entitlement for you to think that as an elected official especially, that it's okay for you to go out on vacation. I don't care if it was personally planned. You should not be going out of the country if it's not for essential purposes. Stay the hell at home, practice what you preach, and do your job from home. You don't need to be going to St. Bart's right now. To me, it's just embarrassing. But I'm not surprised that this is happening because, I mean, the Conservatives have shown that they're incapable of practicing what they preach. In fairness, a lot of politicians in general show that they don't practice what they preach. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. I hope he gets removed from the caucus, but looks like he's just gonna get a slap on the wrist again from Premier Ford because Premier Ford doesn't hold his own accountable while he calls everyone else a Yahoo for not following protocols. Thank you again for watching. If you want to see more, give this video a like, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you always get updates, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.